Hi, this is Don McAllister, and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online for Mac. Following on from the previous episode, I'll continue my look at the web-based publishing platform, WordPress. In last week's episode, I looked at installing WordPress, creating and managing posts, moderating comments, and had a brief look at themes and plugins. In this episode, I'll take a look at static pages, menus, and the Jetpack plugin. So this is the blog I set up last week at scodemo.co.uk. If you did watch last week's iOS episode, you'll know that I did add an additional post in there. I also added a thing called the Jetpack plugin, but for the purposes of this particular demo, I've uninstalled that and I'm going to install it again using the web interface. And just to remind you again, this is a self-hosted WordPress site. It's hosted on a SiteGround account. Now, I've just gone across to the URL, scodemo.co.uk, and you'll notice there's no way of logging in to administer this. If you want to administer your blog, if you want to log in, just use /wp-admin or wp-admin, and that will take you to the login. I've got my iCloud keychain set up, so I can just hit return, and that should log me into the dashboard. If you have your WordPress site set up as a blog, well, you'll be familiar with posts, and we covered these last week. And posts are sort of like journal entries that you can add into your blog. And usually they're displayed in chronological order on your front page, and you can select a blog post and have a look at that sort of like as a single page. But you can set up static pages which are separate from blog post entries, and this is managed down here. If we go to all pages, now there are currently no pages set up, but the static pages are a great way of creating structure within the website. And if you do want to use your website for something other than a blog, you probably will make good use of pages. I'm going to create a couple of pages, so I'm going to select Add New. So I've given it a title, and then I just go ahead and type some text in. Okay, and all I need to do now to publish the page is just tap on Publish. Let's go to visit the site. Let's open it in a new tab. If I go over to here, you'll see in the sidebar now I've got the home page, and I've now got access to my About Me page as well. Now it's currently set so we can add comments on, but I probably don't want to set comments on my About Me page. I'll look at comments later. There is a way of disabling comments throughout the blog if you don't want people to comment on the blog. But let's go back to Edit Page, and let's create another page. Let's say if we add new, I want to put in some information about my equipment. Now I could actually go through and list all my equipment here, or I might want to have some additional pages. I might want to have, say, a separate page for audio equipment and a separate page for video equipment. So let me just publish this first, and I'll add new, and this one will say audio equipment. We'll publish that. And then another one, and again we'll publish. Okay, if I go to the blog front page now, and if I hit refresh, you'll see I've got audio equipment, my gear, my video gear. So it's very unstructured. So there is a way of actually creating structure in these particular pages, and let me show you how to do that. First off, let's go to this audio equipment page, and I'm going to change this to say my audio gear rather than audio equipment. So I can hit Edit Page here, and then I can change this title. To get the full version of this tutorial completely for free, as well as immediate access to over 500 other Apple-related tutorials, all you need to do is visit SCO3.com to register for your 14-day no-obligation free trial Screencasts Online membership. So that's SCO3.com to register for your 14-day free trial membership.